Well, my idea was that might actually be a bit fun to learn something about your family history, your genetical heritage, because in some way, after all, it's your own history, and who knows, you might actually learn something about yourself. And if only I can get a few family names, I might make a web search and see what I could find. And well, you might expect a few my family page and stuff. Just that I didn't really have any names, did I? Nah. Except for this soldier's name. Vreder. And I actually found some. And it really took some time before realizing that none of these are your great-great-grandfather. No matter how great this grandfather was, none of this is him. And how can this be? Because, silly bitch, these are soldiers' names and they do not follow any bloodline or family. They follow this specific, what would you call it? The specific place where he did his service. After some time, though, I really managed to find the actual Anders Vreder, and he was christened along with the name of his father, which announced that he was the son of Per, which gives Persson, person, which then was changed into Vreder when being grafted. There wasn't any family-ish about this name, because maybe he hoped to make it a family name. He did actually keep it after retiring, 25 years of service. But to hell with that, because his children were girls, and as soon as they got married, this name was lost in space, not even cyberspace this time. And one son, my great-grandfather, he had no plans making this a family name. He changed into Andersson, which in its own way became the family name. Either way, my point is that I really got some information, not about him, but generations back, all the way back to fucking late 17th century. Yeah, it's quite some time. And there were no family names. Not only that, they all the way back, well, some exceptions, one out of 100 perhaps, but apart from that, none of these people had any kind of family name or any property. And this in a time when most people actually had. They were self-supplying farmers. And then there were a few big units where there were sources of nature, as in this case wood and steel, which is, yeah, don't interrupt me, don't distract me. And these people, they have all been employed working for someone else. They had been thralls and the spawn of thralls. None of them having any title or education. None of them achieving anything remarkable. No inventors or no priests or medics or teachers. Not even those freewheelers, like horse dealers or travelers, thieves, bigamists. None of this. Only poor farmers, workers. And these families, 5 children, and living in this little cabin or cottage shack, and maybe 2 of them surviving all the way to reproductive age. And the same story once again. Every 3rd generation they moved to some other little village, and some other farmer beating them up, feeding them. Yeah, you might guess, not fat and protein, but rather starch for the most, and fibers, quite a lot of fibers. Fuck, how long has this been going on? At least some 350 years. Did it suddenly start then? No. This will, you might guess, this has been going on for some time. You would actually expect that there would be some degree of social migration, class mobility. None of this. They stayed where they was born socially, even if they perhaps moved. And yeah, how the hell do you actually survive? It's the only thing you know about. Not real, because you will see this other world all the time. uh, where your mother served as a maid before marrying your father or whatever. Wouldn't they have had some kind of dreams, or sometimes one of the children asking, why are we not allowed to play with these kids? Because they are not like us, or we are not like them. We're different. And do not ask me again. And if she did, she would have a blow for this. And if someone might ask what's on the other side of this mountain range, or this these woods, yeah, you shouldn't be concerned about that. Yeah, but what if, do you think that there may be other people like us, or people different from us? Well, there might actually be, and let's not speak anymore about that. In what way would that be our business? And she might remain curious, but she will soon learn that we do not speak about this. Perhaps this curiosity overwhelmed her, and when at 21 years of age or something, she perhaps looked for herself and became got some employment at some residence as a maid, and the full story would repeat only in some other neighborhood. Congratulations, Anna Jansdotter, whatever. Am I ashamed of this? No, why the hell should I be? But yeah, this really is not exactly an emotional thing in any way. However, very curious, has made me think about things.